my channel. Today I'm coming at you with a hair review on this unit that I have in. I'm so sorry that it's been like forever since I posted. I went on vacation and then school started again. I was just super busy doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But this hair I have on is actually bundles from Modern Show Hair Company, and I made it into a wig by myself. When I bought the hair, they didn't do bundles with closures because I use a closure. I'm not a huge fan of that frontal life. Like, I don't like gluing my hair down all the time. I'm not a fan. I don't like it. I don't fucks with it. I don't vibes with it. But yeah, so they sold these in one piece, in like a one-piece lot. Like they didn't do like 4 bundles and closure and stuff, so I had to buy it single pieces. And so I bought four pieces. Yeah, so I got 4 of their 24-inch natural color Peruvian water wave hair, and then I got the closure separately, but also from Modern Show Hair. It's their 16-inch middle part water wave lace closure, and it says it's Remy, but I don't know, like, I don't know, it's just when it all came, the closure was a different color than the bundles, so I ended up having to dye the hair actually. I'll insert some clips of like me unboxing it and like the wig making process. Not a lot. I'm not like a pro at making wigs. I just do what I can, plop it on my head. Yeah, so I used this hair dye. I don't know if you can see it. This hair dye, yes, I buy my hair dye from the dollar store. Like, not all the time, but like I was just dyeing the hair from a dark color to black, and I was like, there's no need to go to Sally's for some regular black hair dye. So yeah, so I bought this hair dye from the dollar store. I bought 2 of them. It's the Elegant Effects in color 1 permanent hair color cream. So I used 2 of those, dye the hair, and the hair is still going strong. Like, it doesn't shed a lot. When I first got the hair, it had completely different curl pattern. If you remember my Get Ready With Me using the Huda Beauty palette, that's when I first got the hair before I had washed it. So the curls were still alive and pumping and like super full. Like, the hair looked so much fuller when I first got it. Like, I'm not saying it's thinned out or anything, but the curls have fallen, so it's not as tight and bouncy. It's a true water wave now. It used to be more of a curly, if that makes any sense. It used to be tighter curls, and now it's more of a true water wave hair curl pattern, and I love it. I used to wear it in the center, but now I'm wearing it at the side. It looks really nice. It doesn't shed too much. It does shed, so if you're like, I'm not about, like, if you don't like shedding at all, which most hair sheds, so I'm not touched. But yeah, I would recommend getting longer than a 16-inch closure, because you can see where my 16-inch closure ends and where my bundles, which are 24 inches, start. So it wasn't the greatest choice on my part to go with a 16-inch closure and a 24-inch bundles, but I make it work with the side part, and even when it's in the center it still works. But I would recommend getting a longer closure than 16 inches for the 24-inch bundles. And another thing is, I don't know if you guys can see this on camera, but in person the closure has a different, like, I can notice the difference between the closure and the bundles in terms of like the closure's kind of frizzier looking than the bundles. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but the closure to me just seems frizzier than the bundles, and I can tell the difference. It's not a huge deal, it still blends well and whatnot, but I like, if you can buy them together now, that would be a great option, because buying them separately, you're kind of gambling as to what kind of texture you're getting for your closure compared to your bundle. But when I first got it, it came with DHL. Shipping was super quick. It came in the typical Aliexpress like pink bag and the usual clear packs. So, you know, came with free lashes, which is always nice, and the communication and customer service was perfect. I had no issues with my delivery, with ordering, nothing. It all came in a great time, and I've been wearing this hair for like a month now, so I'm able to give a proper review. I don't like when people are like, oh yeah, I've had this hair for a week, let me give it a review. Like, no, you haven't really experienced it. And because I wear them, like, I wear a wig, so I'm taking it off and putting it on. I haven't really gotten it doesn't really get a lot of wear in a week compared to now that I've worn it for a month, and I can truly say that this is really good hair and I recommend it.